Alright guys, so welcome to TOI Auto, and today finally we are at the launch of the simple one, and we have got Suhas with us, so thank you Suhas for joining in.
Thank you.
And first of all, congratulations for the product. Now, it has taken some time to come here, and there have been some changes also in the way, you mentioned now the weight has changed, the battery capacity. Can you tell us the reason why you went in for this hybrid module of having a fixed and a removable battery setup, not just one type?
So the reason we extended or we offer two dual battery packs is one, because it improves your system efficiency. So you can pack the larger battery pack, which much more better efficiency in terms of thermal management, and the dual battery pack, which is much safer in a situation where you run out of charge, where you cannot push the scooter, you cannot take out the fixed battery pack, so you can just remove a small battery pack. You can go to a restaurant or an hub or any place that nearby, charge it up, so 60 kilometers you'll get in that too. So you can just sprint that up and you can go on safely. So don't have to worry about a fast charging as such.
So 60 kilometers of charge is what you'll get from the removable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And now, can you tell us what's the peak power? And also, the second part of the question would be, many of your rivals have a considerable difference between the peak power and the continuous power, as to the fact sometimes as low as 70%. So what's your peak and continuous power?
So we have a peak of 85 and the continuous movement.
Okay. So there's like a gap in between. Is there any particular reason why there's a significant gap between the peak and continuous?
The normal functions more or less to do with the torque that we have, and gives you enough push or the punch into the scooter, so you can cruise at about 55-60. That's the normal way of functioning a scooter. Peak is more or less used only when you use dash or the sonic mode. So I think that is what will be for our scooters as well. So we are not really juicing out the entire power in terms of in the lower ends.
Okay.
They have adequate enough which can give you the grade degree of 20 degrees, can give you a certain characteristics to the scooter where we can glide through certain aspects, certain terrains in a very much anywhere in very clean fashion, and don't really have to push the normal kick in for the scooter itself. Right. So it's more or less to do with the thermal management, I guess.
Okay.
Because it's much larger motor and a much powerful motor comparatively.
Right.
So to manage the heat on that, you have to play around with the torque curve or etc.
And so as I see from the product, there's a lot of focus on performance. So what's your take on motorcycles? You already have a scooter now. What do you think about motorcycles?
So of course that's a very good interest for us on the premium side of it. We want to build performance motors, performance motorcycles. So we are already in works with that. Hopefully we'll have a word on it by year end or maybe early next year, because we believe in working on the powertrain first and then building the entire style on it. So we are working on that. Hopefully we can come out with some certain thing on the performance side of it. We're definitely not looking to build something that is in the lower end, because that doesn't cater us much. We get scooters as the first slot to qualify.
And
what I think that solves a lot of problems for consumers, because why would you buy a bike when you have a super EV like this?
Right.
You would want to buy something that is like a 4 lakh or 5 lakh performance scooter, which is purely performance based and not utility based, right? So our focus is like that, and apart from that, I think other form factors are waiting for us.
what about the car? I mean, any plans for the entering the PV space?
Yeah, we have found people that we are working on it, but we have not solidified or we have not put down paper identifying certain things on the range, on the performance, etc. So we're still in works with that. So once we are through it, we can announce formally on what our plans are going to put out. So I think we're doing the groundwork right now. But right now the focus also would be scaling this up, setting this number for next 2 years, and then hopefully we can scale.
So maybe the car we can expect in like another next year, sometime next year or later.
It will be too difficult for us to comment. Any entrepreneur wants to do it very much, but the point is, automobile is a place where you can effectively have 25% of efficiency of timelines, but not more than that. So we have to cater that, and we have to see if our investments can come through in terms of the 4-wheeler project. And so all the parameters will depend. But I would say in 24 months you will get a really strong assistance.
And again, similar way, you will be developing everything yourself, because for a car, the skateboard and everything, that's a far more complex process than
but I don't think it's impossible. You have the talent in India. You have the people who work 30 years building wheelers in India after globalization that happened in 1991. So I think a lot of talent is there in India. We just intend to shy away from identifying them for whatever reason that may be. I think we have talent of people, and we can turn around a project in about 24 to 28 months throughout the platform building to component manufacturing of a motor, battery pack, etc. And we will take our experience from four-wheeler manufacturing, because genesis of both the platforms or both the form factor is powertrain. So I think that is what this strap is have the strong hold on, and I think that will.
And Suhas, by when do we see these scooters going across other parts of the country? Expansion plan.
So ideally speaking, 3 months from now. The reason, though we can ship now immediately, the point is, what's the point rushing it out and doing it in a much larger way? Right. So we want to do phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 kind of expansion plans, and of course to understand our quality orientation, etc. We want to deliver as much as we can. Give them a defective part or something like that.
Great. Just one last question. You said at the starting of your presentation, you're not happy with the way the industry has progressed in the last 35 years. What part of that is that you don't like, or what could have been better?
So I think the shared technology or evolving the technology, that is something that we are not really big fans of. Simple family mix based talk about it, that we need to put in house. Not because that pushes your experience forward, but also localizes a lot of things. Supply chain, for example, design studios. Hardly find a great design studio in India to design a lot. So we have to build everything from scratch. So that is a peak. I would definitely love an ecosystem like Europe or UK. Right, just go about every corner to find a great engineer, a great powertrain manufacturer, a guy who can build things in house, and we can assemble them and sell like BMW. And then he was the doors, the glass one which you put to 100 years. I understand this is that we want to bring in. So we will start with that. I think, and hopefully other startups will do the same. And next 50 years, I think India will have much better control towards following the world. And we're not taking inspiration from outside and with them. So that's cool.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. It's a great vision. I wish you all the best. And the other interesting part is that the name you've given to the one of the colors, Namma Red, the fact that you're bringing in the local heritage, the country.
Absolutely.
It's really great.
Bangalore, so we have to dedicate to Bangalore.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.